So I've been getting to the bag in real life, and I come back and O'Shea is still smoking this Pearl pack.
Stop a show.
And I'm all for it, bro. Keep going. Keep going. The comment section might not be, but keep the grift coming, O'Shea. Anyways, this is about Anton. So where do we start? How about the beginning? See, Anton, I've been watching your channel for a long time. Not on no hating shit either, but you're a married man who talks about getting to the bag and relationship. So I'm into that kind of content. Shit. I even did a reaction to one of your videos, and you saw it. Hell, I've been watching you since your channel was probably about the same size as my channel, maybe even smaller, before you started paying Charleston White and big names like Lamar Odom or Brittany Renner to come on your channel.
I even when motherfuckers that I was rocking with, that I was paying, that I was having conversations with, when they was coming against you, I never turned on you.
And side note, I think paying well-known people to come on your channel is smart, but we're not gonna act like you didn't fake it till you actually made it. And I gotta take this L because even PBM was in my comment section pointing it out when I did a video on you. So I can't even act like I didn't see he exposed your ass.
You're a liar.
Alright y'all, Anton Daniels is a YouTuber who is bragging about his money and begging people to join his Patreon. This video is to look at the paperwork and see if he's actually who he says he is or if he's lying to the YouTube community. You know we don't like liars and we like good character. We like people who are honest. So let's look at it.
Let me show you my Versace sandals.
So PBM exposed you for faking it till you made it and giving out business advice even though you didn't have a business?
You know, if you can give business advice with no business, then I can give advice being a baby mama.
I let it rock and kept watching because you had that restaurant that failed, so that was an L, but everyone that has been successful has taken an L before. But bro, you lie a lot.
Look, what does that say?
Bald-headed lies.
And I hate liars, but I like listening to your perspective. But after this Pearl situation, I'm gonna be honest.
You're dead to me. You're dead. You're gone. I don't even know who you are. You're vapor.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed, but I don't blame you, bro. No. I blame me because you've exhibited almost everything wrong with black culture from the jump, especially the blacks that make it. So let's start with PBM. Roll a clip.
My Versace, they kick. One thing that I never, ever do, ever, is finance anything.
Yo, this is where he capping, y'all, and I'm gonna hold him accountable. Pay attention to what just happened.
Anton Daniels says he doesn't finance anything, but these documents tell a different story. In 2019, he was ordered to pay $15,000 to Discover Card, $8,000 to American Express, and $3,900 to Ford Motor Credit Company.
I'll give you an example, right? I got sued by Ford Motor Company for not paying off whatever additional work that they had to do when I turned in a lease on my Mustang, right? It was like a couple $100s.
So it was $3,900, not a couple $100.
You know what I'm saying? You know, when you turn in your car, you turn in your lease, and if they got to do any work, like a rim is scratched or something like that, it was like you know, a couple $100 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can pull that up and say, well, look, Anton owed Ford Motor Company money, but it didn't matter.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Well, it obviously mattered to Ford, and you saying
one thing that I never, ever do is finance.
That has to be the dumbest low-budget financial advice ever. I've had a lot of rich clients. Word to my kids, they finance assets.
Well, in one of your YouTube videos, you actually said that you're currently $600 million in debt. No?
1.2 billion.
1.2 billion, okay.
No, don't finance that Versace robe you're wearing. But if you're building a business, absolutely finance it.
And $3,900 to Ford Motor Credit Company. 2 credit cards and 1 car note. For a man who does not finance anything, why does he owe these creditors money? In this video clip, Anton is going to give you a tour of the millionaire master bedroom. This is the millionaire master bedroom. Let's check it out.
Attire for today. Got the purple socks to match the purple shirt, blue pants, standard attire. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a couple of the things that I carry with me. I keep 2 cell phones. I run 4 numbers in between it. A little bit of cash or whatever, about $2,000 on me. I don't usually take this.
And so he has no nerve calling anybody dusty, bragging about his money, because this master suite is looking dusty. I'm sorry. It is.
Now, I wouldn't call it dusty, but it looks like your average middle-class apartment. I'm going to let this play out and react to it at the end because PBM did a great job reacting to it, and I don't want this part to be too long.
This is what my budget is for the week. See the subtotal, the taxes that I spent? This is my real life, bro. This is my receipt from the jewelry store.
Now, he just showed you a receipt for $38,000, and he says that's his weekly budget, $38,000. He said that's his piss money. But in this next video, he's going to talk about not being able to afford to sit courtside at a Detroit Pistons game. FYI, it only costs $1,700 for a courtside seat at a Pistons game. If you buy season tickets, it is $1,700 a game. That's not a lot of money. Let's listen.
JR, you always want to upgrade. So it's like I'm not going to be satisfied till I'm sitting center court for the whole season. Hey, how you doing?
Now in this next clip, we're going to hear him talk about his profitable restaurant, the restaurant that closed after only 2 years in business. He says it was profitable, but I have paperwork that says otherwise. Check it out.
Really, really fun ride. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot. You know, I got the type of education that you can't get, and I was profitable. You know, a lot of people can't say that they was profitable.
And I was one of the fortunate ones that actually really did still have the capital to be able to do so without taking out loans or taking on partners or anything like that. But a lot of people don't. And what you find is that...
Yo, this is where he capping, y'all, and I'm going to hold him accountable. Pay attention to what just happened.
Now, according to the state of Michigan in a UCC filing, Anton Daniels and Sweet Soul Kitchen, LLC, they are both in debt to Thomas Hospitality Group. They are in debt. They owe money, and this UCC filing is a lien. They need to pay up. That lien is still active. Let me show you where you can go find it. Sweet Soul Kitchen has 3 active liens. There's 2 UCC liens and 1 state tax lien. They are in debt. They owe money and or property. That is a fact. Anton Daniels specifically has a UCC lien. He is in debt. He owes money and or property. That is a fact. He owes it to Thomas Hospitality Group. Now we have another document showing that the Sweet Soul Kitchen LLC was dissolved February 18th, 2020. The UCC filing was filed January 5th, 2020. So you see the filing was completed January, and then they went to dissolve the LLC in February. We don't know if he's running away, if he's trying to run away from that debt, right? Because he told you guys that he doesn't finance anything. But according to the state of Michigan, he's in debt. So for a man that's balling out of control, multi-millionaire, why you can't pay your bills, player? I'm just saying, somebody ain't telling the truth.
The streams. Check my numbers. I got over 8 million views, bro. I am a legend. The streams. Check my numbers. I got over 8 million views, bro. I am a legend. This is my real life, bro.
Now, I don't got part 2, y'all, but PBM pretty much summed up the fake it till you make it. And you allegedly spending $38,000 on jewelry while you're in debt is crazy. And that's another thing that's wrong with the black community. Broke people trying to impress broke people. I make more money than almost everybody I know. But I come back to my hood and they dress like Anton, saying stuff like, you fell off, bro.
How, Sway?
You 30, still living with your moms, but you spending $2K on an outfit? That's crazy to me.
You stupid.
Fuck the designer shit. I've done it all. But nigga, I shop at Marshall's. And I'm proud of it. But Then you went out and got a job, which some YouTubers clowned you on because you said you were a millionaire. Now, I got a high-paying job, so I don't have any problem with that, but I'm not lying and telling people I'm a millionaire either. And side note, why lie about who you are? Just be you. Trust me, they'll respect you more. And you got a whole bunch of fake net worth websites up saying you worth $4 million. This website accidentally said you made $20,000 a year, so you might want to change that. But you can get this service done on Fiverr for $125. A guy will literally make a fake page of you, and if you want to put your worth $10 million, hell, he'll do it. But enough about that. Why do I think you're what's wrong with black culture? It's simple. Give a man some money, and he starts to think racism doesn't exist.
What? We cannot ignore disadvantages that are systematically put against us, like our ancestors didn't. Our ancestors didn't just deal with what they did. They said, no, we want better. So I'm not going to say racism don't exist. I want to speak on it. I want to make it known. I want to make it. How can you get a problem fixed when you can't even acknowledge it's a problem? So that maybe content creators in 2-3 generations won't have to go through that.
Most of us that exist today have never truly went through anything race related. Most people that are existing in 2022. Okay, so let me break this down. No.
Are you trolling me?
No, I'm serious. Hear me out. Hear me out.
This is what's wrong with the blacks who start to get a little money. They think they're special, and we are. Huh? We're a special group of individuals that made it to the top because we overcame a bunch of different obstacles, race included, regardless of if you acknowledge race as an obstacle or not. See, I'd be ignorant if I said racism doesn't exist because I've experienced it, not to the level of our ancestors, but nonetheless, I have. And the thing about racism nowadays is no one calls you the N-word to your face anymore like they did my mother-in-law when she was just a kid playing in the wrong part of Long Island, New York. No. They just look at your resume and see your first name is Anton and throw that shit in the trash. Or they give you a low appraisal on your house when you're trying to sell it.
When somebody's black selling their house, the appraisers will come in and literally give them a value $100,000 to $300,000 less because they're black. You know that that's actually happened, right?
You'll take one story and say that.
Oh my God!
On how many occasions has that happened?
Since you did, I guess you couldn't pull it up. Okay.
Oh, he did pull it up.
Okay, the Biden administration, the Federal Housing and Finance Agency, released 47 million appraisal reports to the public for the first time. The appraisals, which were compiled between 2013 and 2021, present evidence of a persistent, widespread practice in the home appraisal industry to give higher values to homes when the occupants are white and devalue them if the owners are people of color.
That's such bullshit. That's such bullshit. You know why?
Hold up.
Let me tell you why that's such bullshit.
They actually took the reports and showed the data, and now you call it bullshit.
Of course I call it bullshit.
So you asked for the data and the facts.
No.
And now you give your opinion because you don't like the facts. Bro.
And it's the dumbest concept to think racism doesn't exist anymore because they ended segregation in 1964. It hasn't even been 60 years, y'all. And people who hated us back then, a lot of them are still alive. Hell, some taught their kids to hate us as well. Listen, sometimes things happen and we can't always blame racism, but we can't also act like it doesn't exist. You sound really dumb, bro. Take the Ralph Youre situation. The young man went to the wrong address and got shot. I can look at these pictures and tell he came from, at a bare minimum, middle to upper class family. See, I'm from the hood. The only thing they let us play was those cheap ass flutes. But let's be honest, that could have been your son, Anton, if you had a son. And if it was your son, would you honestly think race didn't play a factor?
Nigga, please.
I don't think so. See, I believe a lot of black folks, when we get some money, we get this sense of ignorance that if I can do it, why can't they? Or racism never stopped me. You gotta realize, we all don't get the same opportunities. Me personally, I came from a two-parent household that gave me a curfew to keep me out of the streets. My dad literally gave me $20,000 to pursue my dreams. If I had to ask a crowd of black men how many of them shared my experience, I'm 99% sure no one else would raise their hand for my hood. If Pearl's comments about slavery being over-exaggerated doesn't bother you, fine. I know that's your baby girl.
Why y'all keep telling me that Pearl is here like I don't know that my homegirl be watching me and kicking it with me on a regular basis? I know who my baby girl is.
But to act like racism doesn't exist is crazy to me.
I won't, it's not in me to turn my back on the people. And I know you looking at it from a system perspective, right? A systematic
Who are you
perspective.
talking about turning your back on?
It's people that have held me down that don't look nothing like me.
That's fine, but Anton, do you understand what a white savior complex is?
No, that's not what this is, though.
Okay.
So people from different races held you down, and now racism doesn't exist anymore? That's dumb. And lastly, I'll end this video with a piece of advice. Just because you collab with a creator, that doesn't make y'all friends. Just because you talk on the phone with these people doesn't make them your friend. And hell, you've proven that with the shade you've thrown at some of the creators you've worked with in the past. So, I'm unsure why you think they owe you a phone call and not to discuss you in public when your friendship was public. Also, if I disagree with you, it's not hate, it just is what it is. Do I think the passport bros are haters? No, I think they lame as fuck, but I don't think they hating on me. They just disagree with my opinion, and that's fine. I'm out.
I don't want to beef with you. I don't want to do, oh, now we're not friends. Now, first you invite me on your platform and uplift me and show me to your audience. Now all of a sudden it's, I can't even feed myself? Really, Anton? Wow. You know, now all of a sudden, you're telling men as a married man that they should not support female business owners unless they're having sex with them. So if a male content creator wants to collab with me, he's a simp if he does, if I don't have sex. So every man that watches my channel is a simp if I don't give him some ass?